There we go. The darkness that roams in between worlds. That's what I could call myself. By my will, mixed with the wills of others, I sow death to the people of these worlds. The strokes of a sword, or perhaps of a bloodthirsty katana, cut off unnecessary destinies, leading events down the path of the creator of the contracts. This time, fate's roulette, or with the unknown deities, led me to the estate of ancient experimenters who have bet on the art of magic. Bet more than anything, or everything. Consciousness. And paid the price for it more than a decade ago. As for me, being an ordinary girl, such a path only broke me time and time again. Going forward was worth it for the final goal, freedom, in which there could still be relief. The ability to control the clouds and the wind with the movement of my hand? Is that all I got this time? I laughed, disappointingly. I suppose this contract may be my last. Don't be so dramatic ahead of time, and hold yourself. Trust your abilities. Keep to the path, for half of it has already been passed. It's the only way. We'll figure it out. We'll put the shards together to finish the contracts. Don't give up, I say to myself. Don't give up, okay? Sigma, unknown iteration. Since she's going along this path for the first time, should I show her hints of what is to come? Another iteration. Okay, to bring the project to an end. Reality number 32091564. Okay. To get to the destination, we had to split up. Little Shard told me about a secret path, and reassured me that we would meet soon. Rika is mainly focused on me now. It would be better to try and trick the dark trickster and refuse the trail. If I have to face her, the little girl won't get in the way anymore. Prowling through the corridors and roundabout ways, I reached the final section of the path. In it, I had to go through the garden so that the monster could hold Rika back if she followed my steps. Okay. Clutching the crystal on the wall with the palm of my hand, I let myself use a little resonance. I need to find out if Alpha is in this section of the courtyard right now. Haven't you had enough last time? I remind you, you barely regained consciousness after resonance, twice. Ignoring my own pleas, I allowed the energy of chaos to enter my body, feeling something like electric shocks, and suddenly interrupted the resonance after a few seconds. Luckily this time no flashbacks, and there was no monster in this part of the courtyard to my left again. That's good. Taking a deep breath, I finally let myself relax a little. The third day has been an unusually difficult one. The contract is beginning to remind me of the last one in terms of difficulty, which I don't like at all. I want to dissolve, disappear, or to gather my strength and finish everything quickly. The trees swayed in the wind, and the local flowers that refused to die after the catastrophe, alternating light and dark, circles partially covered the courtyard. And you aren't like me, right? I muttered to the poor plants. They don't wish to die at all. They desperately want to live. If only I, too, ambush. You. Lellia came at me with a flaming sword, far from its scabbard. The flames wavered, as if trying to devour the blade, but Hale's power kept it under control. What are you fighting for? For whose sake do your weapons wire our lands with blood? The warrior's tone did not promise a peaceful solution, I mean. Whose fuels heaven watering with blood? I don't recall anything like that. Unless she's from the affected island, which of course is not possible. This is extremely bad. Rika had already convinced the white-haired girl of her nonsense. Shooting her over to the dark side was the other side. Curses. Everything keeps getting worse. A useless piece of iron materialized in my hands. Copy of the faithful katana. I have to use enhancements if I want to hold my own against the dragon. Barely visible strings of energy were released from the clouds above my head that I had summoned earlier. Smell of ozone, but it instantly became covered with lightning sparks, ready for battle. My path will always consist only of personal desires and ambition, even those contracts. Grip the hilt harder, trying to push away the creeping fear. Never been too good at sword fighting. Even contracts can't fully break my desires. I have nothing to intrigue on the lands of the kingdom. The words started to burst from my chest with a scream. I've never been on the side of the Emperor. No longer willing to listen to my heartfelt words, the white-haired girl with a motion of her hand sent out a wave of flame, wishing to incinerate her enemy. Alto, abyss, dash. Okay. Without wasting time saying it verbally, I morphed into a bolt of electricity for an instant, diving away, and then making a deceptive katana strike. I actually launched an attack from the clouds. The wall of flame descended several meters away from me, hitting the ground with a loud roar. Behind me, it was as if the palm was scorching nature. The last time I had seen so much fire was in the local war of the British Empire. The wind spread the flames further, burning not only the grass, but also so rare starry asters. But it did not matter anymore. I had my eyes set on my target, which is about to be hit with lightning strikes. Naive. Damn girl. Lellia spotted the attack at the last moment, trying to dodge. No chance. Let her girl is the target of a deadly energy. Only a block can help. And while she's wasting time, it was only naive for Lellia to think that with her better abilities, she could fight so carelessly, relying on her signature moves. The wind spurred on my dash, fluttering my cloak and hair, telling the heart bouncing in my chest, "You're right." And in my thoughts I said, if they won't listen to me, I'll spill blood along my path. By the time the white-haired girl realized she needed to summon the block, I was already closing in, swinging my katana, directing not only my blade, but the hundreds of small lightning bolts on my weapon. Northern reflection. Instantly uttered her lips, rolling back into with a burst of cold energy. As expected, she was familiar with a wide variety of enhancements. If you wish to hear me out, now's the time. I almost started laughing, parrying the strike of her blade. We started to stare at each other down, looking for an opportunity to attack. And when the opponent seemed most relaxed, unprepared. She approached and talked, sensing an advantage. The white-haired girl discharged a new blaze from her blade. Okay. Too close. You don't have time to dodge. Releasing all sort energy to create a block, seizing summoning a shield of water droplets. A wall of lightning sparks, and howling gust of wind. Well, howling gust of wind. I don't know why I did that at first, but... Unable to endure the attack of the Hell Clan, my body flew a good 5 meters away, being slightly buried into the ground. But I took a look, I hadn't broken any bones. My shields. Checkmate. The blade touched my neck, so it pressed down on my right arm. Guess we lost. A scream of pain burst out from somewhere deep inside. The pressure on the bruised limb sent spasms throughout my body. Only by a miracle I did not impale myself on a blade near my neck. Hear me out. Stand my ground again. Lellia's not gonna have any mercy on me. Use our best card. I can't kill this girl. I can't. It'll ruin the whole path I've been building for so long. Reject your doubts, otherwise you will never have a chance to survive. I remember you as a damn traitor. Blade let out a small stream of blood flow down my neck. Weapon, I already found the mechanical revolver that was in my secret pocket. Even hell is ill-informed about such a weapon. Draw fire. Sharp movement? I don't know, I had two options. I didn't know the other option. I think it was like dodge or something. With sharp movement, my hand released the hilt and deployed the gun without aiming. There's no time to choose a body part or else the white-haired girl could have stabbed me with her sword. They pulled the trigger, the smell of gunpowder even before the shot. A loud echoing noise followed, after which Lellia jumped back, in horror traversing several meters at once. Too bad it wasn't the bullet that sent her into a little imitation of flight. At least our third bullet of such expensive ammunition without killing a single person. A shame. It really did seem as if the mental voice sighed. The white-haired girl was thrown back by the block she created, a block of unimaginable skill, furnished from mana flows, which made it stop even the bullet. I stepped back to a safe distance, examining the angrily surprised face, and he felt a kind of relief. It definitely brought on more problems. I chose the right path. That's good, so I guess that was the right option. What sort of wicked weapon is that? Mary asked. Such tricks. Make me nervous. But her expression was already back to stone cold. A little science, my homeland. Isn't it time for us to go our separate ways? So we have no more cards up our sleeves? And they revolved directly at Lellia. Well, girl closed her eyes for a moment, expressing another of her few emotions, and then she replied, as long as you have such a tasty, well, nasty toy on your hands, it really does become dangerous for me. Should have expected that from a friend of an Imperial spy. And this phrase was accompanied by a non-flow of flame and snow that covered the girl's retreat. Relief didn't seek to hasten its coming. How am I supposed to execute the damn contract when almost everyone in the estate is my enemy? We should get some food. There's so many arts make our body tired. Sigma narration depends on the outcome. The extreme presupposes the null absolute. Okay. You laugh at nowhere, the null absolute. Deviation in mechanisms allow for an action. Human nothing. Click. Echoing. Necessary. Authorize and restart. Necessary if one does nothing. It's day 4. See, I don't know if it's a good time as any. I really don't see an option. I guess we'll just keep going. I don't see an option to save. But this is a demo, so yeah. It doesn't suit me to remain here any longer, believing such foolish excuses. What have we gained from listening to you, trusting you? The girl's voice broke into a scream. Did you see what happened yesterday? Rika was one step away from sending us to the afterlife. Is that at her hand? Lil, we shouldn't be rude to her. The little girl suddenly left, as if she had found some scapegoat responsible for all the recent problems. Except being so rude to is a bad idea, even though I don't exactly love her either. Do you even know how to think about others or feel anything? Why are you here for? What for? In reply, a voice said complete indifference at first glance. Little snotty girls like you don't get in the way of adult things. How can you even say that? Whatever anything involved the two of them, Lil's invincibility was unstoppable. Unpleasant consequences were to be expected. Am I wrong? And what did you achieve? Were your temper tantrums about the right way? You had carte blanche. Hope I got that right. Well, I was neutral to you all. Congratulations. Now you don't have it. You haven't managed to do anything useful at all. Should I just deal with you now? So much effort to not avoid another deadly fight. One day, this will all be over. One day, I won't have to fight. Not for myself, not for others. It's enough time for that. Concentrate, Rain. It's our chance to slay the monster. Maybe. It's the only way left to affirm your truth. Now, when it rolls, I launched an arc of magical shards directly at Alpha while covering myself with an electric shield. Meanwhile, let us continue summoning a snowstorm, attacking the enemy with deadly hail of ice. Our enemy only had time to repel the attacks with armor-piercing bolts. A little more pressure and victory will be ours. We will finally reach the dark wing of the mansion. And if we can reach an agreement, we'll get rid of her taunts and move on. What? Time literally stood still. All the snow was gone. The world became colorless. My body stopped responding. The attacks, it's not that they failed to reach their target. I couldn't use their magic at all anymore. I soon lost the ability to speak. The sound of the howling wind and the soft rustling of falling snow. Weakness fettered my whole body. Coldness. Take the coldness in your hands. You can destroy. The snow whispered that this was not the end, but the fading picture of the world spoke for itself. Time stopped. The world continued to lose color, and only snowflakes swirled, breaking through the barrier. Snowflakes that were no longer of any use. We lost. What a monster she must be to defeat us without a chance. And you decided to fight me for this? Is this really it? The girl yawned, sincerely expressing her indifference, then she quietly giggled, continuing her monologue. You look like such a brave couple. I admit, it was fun. Because that pathetic expression on your faces is quite entertaining. I heard hissing and quiet moans to my left. Oh, Leo, of course, can't accept this. Shotty grabbed a sharp and checked a shard of ice. And snow and all? Though I've seen it dozens of times, snowfall in frozen time is a novelty even for me. Shut up. What a stupid girl. If you had sat quietly, maybe we would have been left alive. But I didn't notice. Those angry look. Usually reloading the crossbow. It was sort of fun. Even. I need to do something with it now. But my hand refused to move. My whole body ached, brought on the ground, and the snowflakes touched my skin with a sharp coldness, somehow absurdly reminding me of the last Christmas. If I want to spend another Christmas with my brother, I cannot die here. But I can't act recklessly. Winning by force is impossible. The spectacle again will the spectacle will end again. Being in the path now for the final time. Okay, we'll do a little bit more. Maybe the heavens help. May the heavens help. Day one. Okay. Not even an eternity has passed before you arrived here. Those tavern drunks couldn't even point a finger in the right direction. I think if we go right here, it'll let us save. Actually, no, never mind. It will not. Service is great. Send me wine. Can you believe it? I can. Let's see. Alright, so, fortunately I do have to end it there. This is just a demo. I'm not really sure how long the demo is. I haven't actually looked at the description or anything, so I'm not exactly sure. But I kind of wanted to show out this game a little bit. It actually looks really cool, very clean. It's supposed to be fully released in March or April. And it's on Steam. Of course, everything according to this game I will link below in the description. So if you want to see the demo for yourself, you're free to do so. But of course, if you like this video, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And yeah, this is, I believe it was called Shards of, what was it? Shards of Chaos. Yes, Shards of Chaos visual novel demo. So this is not the full thing. I believe I played most of it, so you know, it's really cool, very clean. I love, you know, the atmosphere, you know, everything that is going on. It's really nice. Like, I'll probably be playing this the rest of it, you know, on my own or reading it. So yeah, but yeah, I'll quit rambling I'll end it here. Hopefully y'all had a good day. Live yesterday and the better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.